for this? What?
You know, I get a phone call from my wife. She calls me, she says, your daughter's not going to school. And I get her and she was like, I'm not going. I was like, yeah, you're going. I said, I'm going to the bus stop with you. She was like, Dad, you know, I'm not getting on the bus because I got the kids torturing me, spitting on me, you know, poking me with a pencil, throwing a condom on the bus, you know, calling her black trash, touching her breast, you know, twisting her freaking ear. I'm just keeping it real with you. At that time, you know, I'm thinking, I'm like, how did the bus, what are you talking about? You know, as a dad.
Well, here's what she said. I want to go back over what she said. She said they were poking her with pencils.
Yes.
They were throwing erasers at her. They were spitting in her hair. They would come up from behind her and hit her in the head. They were twisting her ears. They were calling her names and throwing condoms at her. What did you feel when you heard that? What do you feel when you hear it now?
I'm enraged. I'm enraged. Yeah, I was that dad on that bus. I was pissed the hell off with my daughter. How can you do that, man? How can you do that to a kid? Yeah, I was enraged.
To your baby?
I apologized over and over, but that's my daughter. I was pissed off, and I wanted them to feel how she been tortured. I was enraged, and I couldn't calm myself down at that point.
And what did you say to her when she told you these things?
I said, I'm gonna make sure you get on this bus, and I'm gonna take care of it.
And then the bus pulls up, and they're hanging out the windows and yelling and screaming. What was the bus driver doing?
He didn't even do nothing. She used to get on the bus first, and now they the last four trying to get a seat on the bus.
They wouldn't let her sit.
Yes.
They wouldn't let her sit down.
When she told me all this, I was just, it was fuel. It was, the fire was already lit. I was already lit because she just told me that they threw a condom on this bus the day before, and then when they tell me this and talk about what you're doing to her, I mean, that's a form to me. I mean, in the back of my mind, that was a form of raping my daughter. That's where I felt. And I wanted them to feel how I was feeling. And that's why, yeah, I got on the bus and told them what I felt. Yeah, I mean, some of them kids, that's what they needed to hear. They didn't want to hear me come on and say, oh, this is my daughter. She got cerebral palsy. Don't bother her, you know, let her go to school. Don't touch her, because then I'd have put her in more harm's way.
But you think you went too far because you've apologized?
Yeah, I apologize over and over.